Hi dear students, good morning to another. In this video we are going to see some numerical problems on CT ratios. So before doing the problems on this topic, let us revise some important points what we discussed in earlier videos. Okay, so the first point is, we all know that the difference in magnitude of primary and secondary current of transformer can be compensated by proper CT ratios which are placed on both sides of the transformer. And the second point is that if the CT ratios on both sides of the transformer are same, then the relay may operate during normal or healthy working conditions also, but it is not the desirable one. So what is the reason here for the operation of the relay during normal or healthy conditions? The CT ratios, if we make the CT ratios on both sides of the transformer are same. If we place equal ratios of CTs on both sides of the transformer, then the relay may operate during normal or healthy working conditions also. Why? Because the primary current and the secondary current of the transformer is already different. Okay, so this point can be illustrated with the help of an example. So in the example, let the ratio of CTs connected on primary side of a transformer is 500 by 5 amperes, and the ratio of CTs connected on secondary side of a transformer is also 500 by 5 amperes. Here we are taking equal ratio of CTs on both sides of the transformer. Now assume that there is no fault in the transformer, and also assume that the transformer is the step-up transformer. We all know that in the case of step-up transformer, the secondary current is less than the primary current. For example, let the primary current as 200 amperes and the secondary current as 100 amperes. Primary current as 200 amperes and the secondary current as 100 amperes. For 200 amperes of primary current, the secondary current of CTs connected on primary side will be 2 amperes. Similarly, for 100 amperes of primary current, the secondary current of CTs connected on secondary side will be 1 ampere. What is the point here? The secondary current of CTs on one side is 2 amperes and the another side is 1 ampere. Then the differential current is 1 ampere. This differential current will flow through the relay operating coil, then the relay may operate, which is not desirable one. Why we are saying it is not desirable one? Here there is no fault in the system. When there is no fault, the relay should not operate. If the relay operate, it is not desirable one. Even though there is no fault, the relay is operating. Even though there is no fault, the relay is in operating condition. Why in operating condition? Because we are placing equal ratios of CTs on both sides of the transformer, in which the primary current and secondary current of transformer is already different. For that reason, we should not connect equal ratios of CTs on both sides of the transformer to avoid the operation of the relay during normal or healthy conditions. For that reason, we need to design proper CT ratios based on one side of CT ratios. We need to design proper CT ratios on one side that based on another side of CT ratios. Okay, now we will do one problem on this topic. I am reading the problem here. Yeah, a three-phase transformer of 400 volts by 11,000 volts is connected in star delta. The protective transformers on 400 volt side have a current ratio of 500 by 5. What should be the CT ratio on 11 kV side? Okay, so first analyze the given problem. The given transformer is a star delta transformer. The given transformer is a star delta transformer. The rating of the transformer is 400 volts by 11,000 volts. So where 400 volts represents the LV side, 11,000 volts represents the HV side. Okay. The given transformer is a star delta transformer, therefore the CTs on both sides of the transformer should be in delta star. The CT should be in delta on star side, the CT should be in star on delta side. Okay, and also given that in the problem the protective transformers, where the protective transformers are nothing but the current transformers. Okay, the protective transformers on 400 volt side have a current ratio of 500 by 5. That means the CTs which are placed on 400 volt side have a current ratio of 500 by 5. Here we need to find the CT ratio. We need to find the CT ratio on HV side. That is, we need to find the CT ratio on 11 kV side. Yes, here is the solution for the given problem. So in the given problem, it is mentioned that the transformer is a star delta power transformer, where the primary is in star, secondary is in delta. So whatever the CTs we are placing on star side should be connected in delta. Similarly, whatever the CTs we are placing on delta side should be connected in star. So why we are connecting the CTs like this? In order to compensate the phase difference, the phase shift between the primary and secondary currents of the transformer. Okay. So in the problem, it is also mentioned that the CT ratios of the CTs on 400 volt side is 500 by 5 amperes. We need to find the CT ratios of CTs on 11 kV side. We need to find the CT ratios of CTs on 11 kV side. So for this, we need to follow two steps. To find the CT ratios of CTs on 11 kV side, just follow two steps. So the steps we have to follow is the first step is, by making the primary apparent power is equal to secondary apparent power, we can get the line current. We can get the line current of secondary side. We can get the line current on 11 kV side. That is nothing but the primary current of the current transformer which is placed on 11 kV side. And the second step is to find the secondary current of current transformer which is placed on delta side. First analyze the secondary current of current transformer which is placed on 400 volt side. So if we find the secondary current of current transformer which is placed on 400 volt side, then we can automatically get the secondary current of current transformer which is placed on 11,000 volt side. Yes, now by making the primary apparent power is equal to secondary apparent power, we can get the line current of 11 kV side. That is nothing but the primary current of current transformer which is placed on 11 kV side. So here see the calculation. So root 3 VLIL on primary side is equal to root 3 VLIL on secondary side, where VL on primary side is 400 volts, IL on primary side is 500 amperes. VL on secondary side is 11,000 volts. Let IL, that is unknown, let IL on secondary side is I. Let IL on secondary side as I. By this calculation, we can get the line current of 11,000 volt side is 200 by 11 amperes. 200 by 11 amperes. So this is nothing but the primary current of the CT which is placed on 11 kV side. Now the second step is to get the secondary current of CT on 11 kV side. First to find the secondary current of CT on 400 volt side. So we already know the CT ratio on 400 volt side, that is 500 by 5 amperes. So for a primary current of 500 amperes, the secondary current will be 5 amperes. So let the primary current is 500 amperes, then the secondary current will be 5 amperes. So this 5 amperes is nothing but the phase current. This 5 amperes is nothing but the secondary current of CT on 400 volt side, that is nothing but the phase current. So here the CTs are connected in delta on 400 volt side, therefore the line current will become 5 root 3 amperes. 5 root 3 amperes, because in delta connection we know that line current is equal to root 3 into I phase. Therefore the line current of delta connected CTs on 400 volt side is equal to 5 root 3 amperes. Okay, this 5 root 3 amperes will flow through the pilot wires. What is meant by pilot wires? So pilot wires are nothing but the cables which are used to connect the secondaries of CTs on both sides of the transformer. Okay, so the 5 root 3 amperes will flow through the pilot wires. So obviously this will be the current which flows through the secondary of the CTs on 11,000 volt side. But on 11,000 volt side the CTs are connected in star. In the case of star connection, line current is equal to phase current. Therefore the phase current of star connected CTs on 11,000 volt side is 5 root 3 amperes. So here 5 root 3 amperes is nothing but the secondary current of CTs which are placed on 11,000 volt side. So finally, what are the conclusions here? By making the primary apparent power is equal to secondary apparent power, we got the primary current of CT on 11,000 volt side, that is 200 by 11 amperes. By analyzing the secondary current of CT which is placed on 400 volt side, we got the secondary current of CT which is placed on 11,000 volt side, that is 5 root 3 amperes. What is the ratio? Then the ratio is 200 by 11 divided by 5 root 3. So that is nothing but 10.5 by 5. So this is the CT ratio of CTs on 11,000 volt side. Yeah, here I am giving a practice problem to you. Please consider this problem as assignment problem and complete it by following the steps what we discussed in the previous problem. Thank you guys. So in the next video we will discuss about the Buchholz relay protection scheme, which is also one of the important protection scheme employed to protect the transformer from internal faults. Thank you.